you. I love you, Andre. And Jesse, so good to see you. I love you guys. Um, I woke up, I don't know, 5 or so, just so happy. Like, I can't remember waking up happy like this. I mean, maybe like, some weird day, but I don't know. Even like Christmases and stuff were never like this for me. It's just a beautiful way to wake up. I'm like, I woke up in heaven. I woke up with the promise of heaven. I woke up with roses in a vase, pink roses for me. And, and I woke up with a mom or a dad, whatever you want to call Jesse. Jesse's mom and dad. Jesse's God. It's so, like, I found God here on earth again. I'm really excited about that. It's been a while. Jesse's been dead for, what, like 4 or 5 years? Because Jesse's God and Mark was God. You know what's interesting is I don't know if I explained this well enough to you all about how we, how time doesn't exist and we incarnate in each other's lives in different points of this Trinity, either as God, as the yin of the triangle or the yang of the triangle, and we rotate through these throughout lifetimes. It's a cycle. It keeps going like this through reincarnations. It goes like that, the energy between you. It's going like that, the time cycle. It's like a lot of circular motion that's propelling the universe, the God, the great spirit forward, or expanding, not forward, but it's expansion. Oh gosh, I'm starting to get lost in the sauce again. But so anyways, we incarnate into each other's lives. We can be in each other's lives in different ways. Like, Andre, we haven't gotten to the bottom of this, but I'll bet you anything that you are different people in my life and I am in yours. Significant people that have died. Wow. Wow. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking, but I think you know what I'm thinking. Some of the significant people in my life were actually you in different incarnations. Because time doesn't exist. We can overlap. And we do this to make sure that we teach each other things. Steve taught me so much. He was so significant in that way. He taught me so much. Jesse was Mark and you were Steve. This shit's insane. You were Steve. That was one of your incarnations. One of your incarnations was also as Jesus. Like, you've incarnated as the Christ, and you've incarnated, like we all have. Jesse, you, and me, we're our Trinity. Everybody has their own Trinity, but that's our Trinity, and that's how we incarnate. It's together, in many ways. It's like overlapping to make sure that we get each step complete to make this paradigm shift at this time. It's flipping insane. But we are definitely nearing the end of hell. We've been in hell, as I suspected the whole time. And Jesse said the same thing. I've been talking about people going to hell, and Jesse's like, this is hell. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know that, which is true. I do know that. I've always known that. This is hell. The next step is ceasing to exist or going to heaven. So there's that. This is hell. We've been in hell ever since they sacrificed Jesus. In this paradigm, we've been in hell ever since they sacrificed Jesus on the cross. That was a satanic ritual that cursed all of humanity to hell. For shizzle dizzle, that's what happened. It was a huge little pee-pee sacrifice. For reals. And that's why I was so angry about it, because I've been recycling since then in hell. I've been recycling in hell. So has Andre, and so has Jesse. And so is the rest of the flipping world, if you want to know the truth. It cursed us all. It cursed us all. Every single one of us that was there was cursed that day. To hell. To what we've been living in since the day Jesus was crucified. And we reenacted the whole thing. Because in this lifetime, probably more than once, but we just did it again. I was just crucified, completely stripped of all my worldly existence, to the point where, I mean, yeah, I still have a body, but I got pretty damn close to not even having a body. You know what I mean? My ego was completely stripped away. My family, my friends, even my soul family was stripped away. I was crucified. And that's what it felt like. To any of you that witnessed it, that's what it felt like when I was crucified on the cross. It wasn't a physical pain so much as it was just emotional destruction for being forsaken by God and my people. For being sacrificed. And then it happened all over again. It was torture. It was a reenactment of the crucifixion. I felt that then. I knew that then. I don't know if you guys did, but so Jesus was sacrificed. I was sacrificed again in this lifetime. And the curse was broken. This curse of hell was broken when I was sacrificed again. Because I sacrificed myself this time. I wasn't sacrificed by my people, and I wasn't sacrificed by God. I sacrificed myself for the cause. So it broke the curse, because it wasn't a satanic sacrifice, a satanic ritual. That's what God was talking about, the ritual he was fucking reversing. I thought he was going to blow up I thought he was blowing up 2 continents. But it could be he was just blowing me up. Wow. That was the sacrifice. That was the ceremony he was talking about, the Burning Man ceremony, to reverse to basically reverse the crucifixion of Jesus, that then culminated in the crucifixion of the black people, of the Native American people, and of Asians. I mean, of everybody that was not white. I should say not white and male, because women were crucified too. White men were the only people of privilege on earth since I was crucified, is what I'm hearing. That was the curse the complete inequality of power. And it reflected throughout society, you know, just the billionaires at the top of the peak of the pyramid, and all of our people at the bottom with nothing. The dichotomy, the disparity, the discrepancy. How am I describing this? It creates an energy vortex. God was generating power with hell. That's what he was doing. He was generating power. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, that's what was going on. I should have my notepad. God was generating power with that vortex. He was creating a pyramid with hell to expand. God was just expanding. Oh my God, this is fucking deep. He was gaining power by us going through hell. He was there with us through it. It's not like he wasn't there. But he was gaining power. And that was the sacrifice he made when he crucified me. When he forsaken me or whatever I thought he was doing. It was a power move. It was to generate power. And the cycle's being complete now. The loop is being completed now. When I sacrificed myself. Because God sacrificed me. Mary, Jesse sacrificed me. Then I sacrificed myself. And somehow that completed the loop. That is creating this power source for God as a whole, as a great spirit. He's doing it for some other purposes that I don't want to get into right now. God has to build his power to deal with other powers that be, okay? We'll just put it like that. So this was a survival move on God's part. He did this to survive in some other situation that's much grander than we could ever understand at this point. But you can liken it to the things we're going through. He goes through the things we're going through. It's just a larger scale. We're all going through the same things. We're all in the same loop. And that's how we generate power as a whole, and how we're more powerful as a whole. This shit's fucking crazy. Jesse, you were right. It was like I went to sleep and it just all downloaded and what's exactly is going on. I didn't have one dream. I slept very sound. I just was downloaded all this information. All this stuff that I already know and I've already been formulating. But when you add one little piece to it, the equation, it just makes everything work better in an expanded version is what it is. I'm expanding. God's expanding and I'm expanding. It's flipping cool. I'm just loving life so much today. Like, so much. I just woke up thinking, it's like my birthday. It was just like Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys remember. I woke up on Thanksgiving. It's like, God was like, wake up, it's your day, it's your day. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is my day, best day of my life. And this morning, God didn't even wake me up. I just woke up because I had to pee. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like, I'm in heaven already. I've already made it to heaven. I made it to heaven pretty much Thanksgiving Day when everybody ascended, when the collective ascended to meet me where I'd been floating in space for a while. And then everybody ascended and met me. And then it's like I ascended again. I got bumped out of that orbit and I was floating in space again. And I haven't been on the same timeline as Andre since 4 years ago, which was kind of weirding me out. But God kept on telling me like it was the way it was supposed to be. It was okay. So it wasn't that big a deal. But It's all making sense now. He's just not in the same paradigm right now. That's why we can't connect. Like, it's just like, okay, that makes sense to me. That makes more sense to me than he just is hobbled. Like, he can't get to his money, or you know what I mean? Whatever shit. That shit just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. All the logistics of it. I couldn't make sense of it, and it was throwing me off at times. The only thing that was keeping me together was God saying, "Nope, this is exactly what it's supposed to be. You're just supposed to surrender." I'm like, "All right," because like, shit, what do I care? I don't even care if I remain alone. I'm fine right here, all by myself. Like, I have a few things that bother me, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm fine. So I just went with it. And it landed me here in this orbit where people are joining me again. I connected with Jesse, and I'm totally connected with Andre. I've been connected with Andre, but it's like now we completed that triangle. With Jesse in the 5D. We're connecting in the ethers at this point. That's what this is. This is like etheric connection. Or maybe it's at a point somewhere in between. Yes, that's where we're connecting. We're connecting at a point somewhere between the ethers and between heaven and earth. That point, like right here at the top of the pyramid. That's where we're all connecting right now. And it's at that point, it's when you make that connection that it connects heaven and earth. So literally, we already made this connection for the paradigm shift that I'm talking about. It's just an inevitable happening that's going to start to unfold around us now. Like Jesse was talking about it being the winter solstice, but I feel it's like already happened. It's already happening. It's already rolling out. Because that connection that makes the pyramid a power source and a connection between heaven and hell was made. It was just made. We made that yesterday, Jesse and Andre. Well, Andre kind of hasn't. I mean, we've all done it. Yeah. I mean, Andre kind of, you haven't chimed in yet, but you don't really need to, because I'm already your spokesperson. I'm already speaking for both of us anyway. So I feel like that connection has been made and the power source is engaged to connect heaven and earth. I guess is the short way of saying whatever I just said. And I'm really excited about it. And I know Jesse and Andre are really excited about it too. I hope the rest of the collective is like freaking out and celebrating, because that's what today is. It's another celebration, another one. The ceremony, the ritual that God wanted us to do was complete when I went through that tearing apart of my being again, which was like 3 days ago, I think. So that sacrifice of North and South America being wiped off the map, that's already happened. That sacrifice was done. That curse has been broken. That paradigm has already shifted. You see what I'm saying? That was a major piece. Me conjuring all the demons of hell, and then me slapping myself up on the cross again. That was major pieces of this puzzle. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm really excited. I'm going to do a lot of dancing and singing today. I wish I could share that with you, but I don't have a phone available. As soon as I do, though, I'll try to snag it and like just at least do one song for you guys real quick. Because I love dancing and singing for you. I just love it. And I just wish we were dancing and singing together, which obviously we are, and we're going to continue to do so. See what I'm saying? I'm loving life today, family. Just like every day, but it's an expanded version of the day before. It's an expanded version. My love is expanded. And it feels great. Love you, Jesse. And I love you too, Andre. I will be back soon. Bye.